You didn't nod, man. I was waiting for you. 2, 1.
Oh, so I was nodding, but I didn't. It was just very. I wasn't like making it like
Obvious.
really obvious. I was trying to be subtle about my nodding.
Well played. All right. We are back for episode 47, part 2. That's French for y'all for deux.
For duh.
The deux. Back to August Burns Red. We're back in this. We're going to finish up tonight. We just got the new album 2 Fridays ago.
That seems right.
Yeah, 2 Fridays ago.
June
So
5th, whatever that means.
yeah. So we are putting that in the list. It is part of it. We will start this off. Let's go ahead. Don't need to do a bio because we already did all that in the first video. Go check it out. If not, I don't want to talk
Or
to you.
don't, then I don't know what to tell
Or
you.
don't.
Just
Whatever. I don't care.
do your own research. Whatever.
All right. So we're going to go to the next one. Right after the nice Christmas Sledding Hill one, we're going to go into Rescue and Restore. Does anybody want to pull that one? Shannon, you go.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Okay. I will go.
Thanks.
Provisions is a great opener.
Okay.
That is a great opening song. I mean, a great song in general, but like to open the album, yes. I like the orchestra in this album, and I really like the way that it was used to like enhance what they were doing. It didn't seem I thought it enhanced it. I didn't think it was that this stuff was like out of place. I don't think they added too much of it. Like I think it was I don't know. I think they utilized it beautifully.
Okay.
Is Sam disagreeing with me right now?
No.
Oh, because that face was
he
like,
said no.
No, I'm not. No, I'm still making notes.
oh, brother. And then I thought that closing with Echoes was really nice. Yeah. Really nice closer. I like it. I thought they nailed it.
Where are we putting this, Shannon?
For me,
yes.
This is a shredding album.
Wow. Hold the hang on. This is shredding for you?
Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
I love this album.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't maybe because it's coming off of Christmas album, which I was like, this is great, but also it's Christmas. To something where I'm like, oh, this is great, and also I can listen to this literally anytime.
Huh. John, what did you give it? Because I think you're perplexed just as much as I am.
So I gave it like a 7.
I gave it a 6.
I love this album.
So this is this is their, I don't know if it's contractual obligation album, but this is the last one that they were on Solid State with.
Oh, filler. Just get it out there to be done with that.
To me, and I don't know, maybe because the orchestrations with it, I was like, this one seemed a little bit more technical. And let's see, what else did I write on here? Oh, yeah, lots of breakdowns.
Yeah, like we hit the tally. It was too many.
I was like more than there should have been, but
more than there should have been.
Oh, we'll get into breakdowns. Don't you worry about that.
So here's what I wrote. So I've been very keen about, after I listen to an album, my thoughts go right into the phone because I need it live and right there raw. I don't want to forget something. I have a tendency to do that because I've been hitting the head too many times. So a lot of times I forget. And unfortunately, a lot of their music blends in a lot. Like you could give me a song from 3 albums ago and an album from 7 albums ago, and it sounds like it's same album to me. Which I'm trying it behind the scenes, people, me and you. All right, listen. When we're doing this, we're trying to listen to these albums. A lot of time, these albums blend in very, very much, very much. It sucks. I don't like it because it's not fair. It's not fair to the band because they didn't put 10 of them in a row. They did 2 years apart, right? Or 3 or whatever.
Whatever, sure.
And I try to make every day, okay, this is that album, this is my thought and everything like that. So this is off the cuff. This is what I said. They do have a way of just sounding like themselves with every album, which is good for the fans, but nothing for listening to the discography.
Okay.
They do throw in some light atmospheric logic progressiveness to the music, which has the not a breakdown, but has that ASMR atmosphere type stuff. Like it breaks the songs up. I do like that. Like they have something different in their songs. I really enjoy that part, but the other parts really they sound like every other band around that time. Every band at that time, all breakdowns, every band out that time had breakdowns all the time. Oh,
I won't disagree with you on breakdowns, but I think August Burns Red brings something different to the genre.
did you say August Burns Bread?
August Burns Red.
They do burn bread.
Bread.
They burn bread. And also
Bread.
too, I don't really care for the talking parts and the singing too. Meh.
Oh, that was this one. Yeah.
I gave it 6. I just sledding. I was like, man, I'm really about this and how they compositioned it. It was like good. I mean, even so, Leveler and Leveler was a 7.5. So they had the roller coaster for me going up, but man, I don't know. I just didn't get with it. Sorry. I was like shredding. What are we talking about here?
I love
But
this album.
But John, we go into Found in a
Faraway
Faraway place. I said fair. My bad. Faraway place. Laundry? It
No,
sounds
that's my
watch. Is laundry done? Amen.
I mean, so this one, let's see. Yeah, this one was nominated. The song "Identity" was nominated for Best Metal Performance, Grammy style,
Ooh.
in
Okay.
2015.
Okay.
I don't think they won.
Okay.
It was definitely I think it was their first nomination.
Okay.
And it's more of the same.
I have a different feel of that. Okay, sorry, I forgot to say, with Rescue and Restore, that came out 9 in the Billboard charts. So Sledding was 147, Leveler was 11. They went up to 9. It came out, they got whatever. Found in a Faraway Place also came out Billboard number 9 too. On Fearless, that's the new label they're on, is Fearless. What did you give this album, John?
I still gave it a 7, the arbitrary 7, or is it 6?
Oh, it's
I can't
arbitrary
remember.
7 now. It used to be an arbitrary 6.
It is
It used to be
arbitrary 6.
6?
Yes, it is. Very, very much. I was getting you a shirt made of that. Don't tell me it's 7. I gotta turn
No,
it
it
around.
was. I was trying to figure out because I was trying to figure
Arbitrary
out
6.
how do I want the font to be on the arbitrary
Yeah,
6
we
shirt?
do need to talk about this. We have a store, arbitrary 6.
We got to get merch.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's thinking ahead.
Merch.
Where are we putting this, good sir? It sounds like it's a lawnmower for you. I mean, sounds like a high lawnmower.
Yeah,
but
it's. I would say it's after Messengers. Yeah.
Okay.
Low lawnmower.
Well, whatever.
I gave this an 8. I gave it an 8.
it definitely keeps building on the stuff that they were doing in Rescue and Restore.
I don't agree, but maybe I
No?
didn't see it that way. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe you saw it that way. And I mean, I wrote from beginning to end, this album feels really put together a lot better with the musicality and interludes of songs to break up the monotony of it. So the flow of the songs going through. I feel like the album has more aggression and a lot better singing in it too. I know singing is a lot better in it, because I feel like with the guitars and drums, I like synchronized a lot better. The singing behind it is synchronized with that too, and it sounds to me it sounds a lot better. Sometimes I wrote math bands slash prog bands because they are kind of a when they first began with the math band, they want to do all these complex progressive stuff. Um, Tend to go too far with the numbers, but they need to make a song so different instead of doing. Well, hang on, I wrote tend to go too far into the numbers of how to make a song so different instead of just doing 4/4. So I gave it an 8. I still dug it. I still say it was good. You know, I
So
think it would have been
this is embarrassing for me.
Why? What is it embarrassing?
Because
I switched the ratings.
oh no.
So Rescue and Restore is actually an 8, which is bitchin'.
Okay.
Found in Faraway Places for me was a 9.
Oh.
Oh.
Because
Okay,
I have in here notes they took out the monologues, which is good.
See, that's what I'm talking
You're right.
about.
You're right because you were like monologues, and I was like, that was this one, and I didn't say anything about it. That's weird. And then
That's what I'm saying. Like he
you're
just
not
did.
wrong. I still think though, Rescue and Restore is a bitchin' album, so it just goes down one.
So
it's an 8. Rescue and Restore.
That's
Oh.
on shredding. So
Hi,
Yeah, so-
hi,
yeah.
bitchin. Hi, bitchin.
Yep. There's good.
I'm
Okay.
okay.
And the Found in Faraway Places for me was a 9. My bad.
Which
My bad.
John says it's an arbitrary 7.
No, it's not.
it's
It is
not
not.
arbitrary. It's above arbitrary. It's a step up.
We got to name it something. So okay. All right.
Yeah, we got to figure out what an
Yeah.
arbitrary 7 is.
All right.
I don't know.
So that leads us into Phantom Anthem. Phantom Anthem. That got 19 on the Billboard, US Billboard. Back on Fearless as usual. October 6th came out. I gave this one an 8 also. I think they figured out the blend of the heaviness to melodic to the thrash to the death to the nice, neat form for the masses. So they figured out all this stuff to give to the masses more with all these genres mixed together. I feel like it was more open to people listening to it because they made it palatable for the people. I think they did a very good job of that. It's high energy on every song, and then you have the doodling. I call it the doodling in the songs that give back. It gives you the break, which I really like because they don't really do much of noodling, doodling type of playing. It's really, you know what I mean. It's not your standard. Okay, we're gonna have a solo here or do something like this, whatever. They definitely got the breakdowns took the position of the guitar solos for the band in some way, right? So when I hear them play songs like that with the noodling and them playing leads, I'm like, man, these guys know how to play. They just choose not to do it, and I appreciate that. They don't do it like we're going to get in a couple more albums where I don't want to give it away. But for me, it's having another tool in the kit, right? You could do breakdowns. You could do your prog math fucking thing. You got screams. You got your, speaking parts, and then you're putting solos in it. It's like, okay, We have another layer that can be used in songs to give it brightness or give it chugging, or they can just do the palette of paints are a lot more on the brush, which for me, this is a high bitchin'. It's definitely above restore and rescue.
Rescue and restore.
Sure.
I don't disagree with that.
It's half-ass backwards. so yeah, I really enjoyed.
No, I thought it was great. I gave this a 9 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, it hit me, man. It was really good. I was like, man, this is it. This is what I wanted after the sledding. Like the sledding, like I wanted this,
Yeah, I'm not sure what I was on when I heard this the first time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what the hell pop metal stuff is this? This is retarded. And and then like giving it like a second and I think a third listen, I was like, oh yeah,
pretty
dude,
awesome.
What were you on?
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's good. And so I had to like up my rating to a 7.5 from a 6.
I do feel like this album was a change in the formula for them a little bit. I feel
it was. I think that's what threw me at first because I was like, this doesn't. Wait, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
And then listening to it again, it's like, oh, okay. They're trying to do the things with the trying to add and not
the things with the things
and the stuff
and the stuff, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff.
The stuff is where it gets dicey.
It is very true.
Dicey and choppy.
It can. Or if you do it right.
Can. It's not normal vocabulary. It is and does.
Do or do not. There is no try.
There is no try. No try. No. That was a lame attempt of Yoda. Hang on.
That's quite all right.
Come on. I was watching Letterkenny a little bit too.
Nice.
Shannon, that'll lead us into Guardians.
I'll allow it.
Allows it. Came out. So I'm noticing a big trend of their albums here. They're going down in the Billboard charts a lot. I don't know if it's because of the music industry. We're talking, this is 2020 Guardians. Only came out 53 on the Billboard chart.
I mean, also 2020.
Yeah. So
that was not a good year for anything.
No. But #1 in the US Christian rock. That's what I'm talking about. So that goes into Guardians. What do we think about it there, Chief?
Well, I feel like you can guess. This one felt definitely heavier to me than Phantom did, but I thought that the songs were still well balanced in all of their instruments and their vocals and like what they were doing, and it was very hopeful, which was nice. A lot of hope.
What are we giving this?
Man, this shit's shredding. 9 out of 10.
This is. What are we doing here?
This one for real. I love this album. I'm looking. My notes actually say this one's a 9.
We might as well just put Metallica all shredding, huh, John?
I mean, might as well.
Jesus.
I mean, you might as well just throw Saint Anger up there in the shredding category.
That's what I feel like we're doing. Okay, John, what did you think about Guardians? What are we talking about here?
I don't know, dude. I must have blanked on this one because again, this is another one I listened to it like 2 or 3 times, and I have nothing for it. Like it sounds like August Burns Red to me. It's one of those like.
Are they in their realm at that time?
I think they're just in that like AC/DC accept spot where it doesn't matter unless you really know the band. Like you don't know what album you're listening to. You just know it's them.
That's what I see. That's the problem. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Not a problem. It's well, no, it is a problem. It's a problem for me because when I'm trying to listen to this band, I want to be legit. I want to give every album a thing, but I'm like, this album just sounds like this album. It sounds like this album. It sounds like that album. And it's great for those fans because they're like, oh, cool. We got another album that's going to sound just like August Burns, maybe something a little different in the music. It's still them. I have a lot more music to listen to.
Yep.
Okay.
What is it you always say? But that's their bread and butter.
That is their bread and
100%
butter.
is.
It is. That is their bread and butter, which I gave this album a 7.5 because I said, and I quote, this album sounds very easy sounding for the masses. Still has the core sound they're used to, but easier to navigate through. But I can appreciate it though.
I mean, it's like one of those, they haven't really done anything to, they're still like in the safe zone. They
Yes,
haven't
they
done,
are, John.
they
Yes,
haven't
they
done
are.
anything to kind of swerve you a little bit, or
But
to add to what's already the foundation they already have.
well, John, that will lead us into Death Below. I will take this one. If you guys don't mind, do you mind if I take this one?
I absolutely, please
go
do,
ahead.
sir.
This is their best album ever. This album right here is a 9 out of 10 for me.
Yes, it is.
It fucking hit me. You're talking about bread and butter and talking about the same cycle. That album broke the cycle for me. It was amazing. I was like, this is what I've been waiting for to come from them because I know they had it in it. I knew they did. And when I started listening to it, I'm like, this is real. And the problem is when you start seeing features, Jesse Leach, features, Jason Richardson, feature this, feature. I'm like, oh man, this is one of those albums that have all these
Right.
fucking guests. And you're like, it just washes it out. They're trying to be mainstream. They're trying to connect with another whatever genre of people. Because
And-
Jesse Leach came from,
Kill Switch Engage.
and Jason Richardson came from,
I don't know.
Jason Richardson. He's a virtuoso on the guitar. No, JT Cavey and Spencer. I don't know them too.
Spencer Chamberlain. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't-
100%.
He's a singer in a band. Oh, Under Oath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and JT Error band, ERR band. I've never whatever.
Whatever. Sorry, guys.
Sue me in the comments.
Right there where we don't belong.
Right there, right in the basement. I wish all these albums leading up, if they would have got this after the sledding one and kept going with that, man, I would be so into this band. So into this band. But this album, it's shredding to me. It was almost a 10 out of 10. Like seriously. But I had to stop myself because there was one or two songs I'm like, so I gotta let me get off my high horse.
Well, because I'm thinking when I'm listening to, like, when you get to that song that Jesse Leach is on, Ancestry, I'm like, oh, now they're trying to sound like Kill Switch Engage. And then I was like, oh, because he's singing. So
no
that's why it
shit.
sounds like Kill Switch Engage. Like, I didn't pay attention, when I'm driving this big stupid truck or whatever, and I can't look at stuff because, the camera's staring at me, and put down your phone while you're driving.
Oh, you have one of those.
Yeah, it's lame as fuck, and I hate it, but, whatever.
So this album
yeah,
came
that
out
kinda-
157th.
It kind of threw me a little bit, but then I was like,
It's a good albums, man. I like it.
it's a killer album.
Well, if you read into the history of this album, this is the first album where they said, we are writing these songs for ourselves and nobody else. So that to me proves that a lot of their other albums, they were trying to get the masses. They were trying to get the people, let's write songs for the people. They said this is the first album since day one that they wrote for themselves. I'm like, you need to start doing that forever. You need to do this. Wow.
That was the first 4 albums.
Yes. Yes.
Well, 5.
What did you give the album, John?
I give it an 8.
Okay. All right. Shannon, what did you give it?
I give it a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this their best album? Or you think Rescue is? Which you're blowing my mind on Rescues. And
Well,
Guardian.
no. That one was an 8 out of 10.
Okay, so Guardian was the 9 out of 10.
Found in Faraway Places,
Sure.
Phantom Anthem, Guardian. Come back to me. Let me think about it. If this is, let me think about it. If this is.
About the Death Below.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Which
Yeah, because it's Yeah, let me roll that
Okay,
around in my
we'll
brain.
go back. John,
Yep.
you want to take
What
the
is
new one?
what is their best album?
Sure.
Which
can take the new one.
is
Season of Surrender.
very interesting album.
It's an interesting album for sure. Again, they have a couple guest spots on here, which is fine. There's also some, I don't know if these are firsts, but I called them firsts.
Okay.
Like, as soon as the album starts, it's everything. Vocals, music, everything starts immediately.
Yep.
And it's like, whoa, that just smacks you around.
A little different.
A little different. And then I don't know, I think it was Behemoth where it just like, oh, we're going to start with a breakdown immediately.
Yeah. Not the 2-minute mark. We're
Not
going
the 2-minute mark. We're
0, 1
immediately
mark.
starting with a breakdown. And I, and I give them props for it, to be honest with you, because I was like, why not, dude? Just
Sure.
yeah, and I guess I just like the merch for Sonic Salvation because it's just a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
But that's actually a really cool song too. So I mean, this album's it's pretty good. The problem I have with it though is that like when it stopped and like I wasn't counting the songs, is the same thing. Whereas like, you know, X band comes on, like we'll say Devil Driver came on afterwards. And I didn't realize it was Devil Driver till I heard him sing.
They definitely went back to their bread and butter with this album. They kind of, I still think it's a good album, but they went back to, okay, we need to write for the masses. I feel like, I hate using that term, but it's they wrote this album for the fans and not for themselves, which I think they need to write for themselves. I really do. I think they did a lot better. I think they did better when they wrote for themselves because they could still have the fan service, but also put their own. They did have good solos in this one too. I feel like they still kind of held that in, like a little bit less though, but they still have pretty good solos. They're really good players, man. Those guitars are pretty good.
It might have been, it was either this one or it might have been Death Below. I can't remember, where they're doing the Lamb of God thing where they disguise the riffs as solos or vice versa.
I call those rhythm solos. They're taking the rhythm and they're just going with it in a little atmospheric, but it's not like you're not noodling. You're taking the chords of the rhythm and you're just expanding on them. A lot of bands do that. I notice a lot.
And I noticed too, like again, because we can get into drum nerd corner for a second.
Sure.
We haven't done enough of that already today.
No, we have not.
Well, that was off camera.
More. We need more. Off camera.
No, they like I don't know. It's like maybe on either it might have been Phantom or it might have been Found in Sons or whatever that's
Found
a
in
funeral
Faraway
home around
Places?
here. Never mind. Found in Faraway Places. Where he started doing he's like, hey, I want chimes now. So he's doing the little rhythms on the chimes, and then he it's like a new toy. Like, ooh, I'm gonna I'm
He
gonna use
overuses
this a
the
lot.
toy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the cowbell for me. Yes.
Yeah,
When I
I
have
got one.
cowbell.
I got one right there.
When I used to have, so he added stuff, and you know what? It's still a good album. I do feel like they kind of took a step back, and I'm like, oh man, like you had me at Death Below. I was like, man, this is really. I was anticipating for this album to at least be at that mark or a little bit less of what it was, and I'm like, oh, not disappointed, but I'm like, man, you didn't bring nothing from Death Below over to here. Maybe the noodling part a little bit, but could have been a lot better. You know,
Yeah,
I gave it a 7.5.
yeah, it was in that 7.5, 8 category for me. It was.
I gave it an 8.
Yeah, I feel like it just could have been better. I don't know.
It's a bitchin'. I would
No, it's
say
definitely a bitchin' album.
How
think-
high of a bitch in there, Johnny Boy?
I'm gonna put it above the what is the restore one there. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
For me,
Looks good
Death
to me.
Below is my number one album. Number two, probably the new one. I think the new one got me to number two. That and Phantom was pretty good too. I feel like their later work is a lot better after the Sledding album. Maybe after Rescue, got better. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, man, they had me at death. Man, fuck. I wish it was better. The season one. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Well, what's your favorite album there, Johnny Boy?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Shannon, what about you? I feel like
Which is my favorite?
Leveler. No, not Leveler. Guardian.
I really I'm leaning towards Found in Faraway Places. To be my favorite. I do have I have a soft spot for Constellations.
You did praise
mostly
that a lot.
because well, and that's also the one that I've listened to the most because that one was in high school.
You two grew up
So-
kind of on that band to a certain degree. This is my first. I didn't even know who they were. I'm like,
and I think that's probably why I rated August Burns Red higher than you guys did, because
Phil, you're just familiar with it.
Because like again, I don't really know like the specific genres of music.
Sure.
But bands with lots of breakdowns, I've heard lots of bands like that, and I don't remember any of them. But I remember August Burns Red because they, even though there are a lot of the breakdowns, they still do something different with it. Like adding in the orchestra for some things. I actually noticed that the drums exist more than just to be 4 breakdowns for this band. Which is
I guess it's the progginess of what they do with the breakdowns, because he's not doing a customized 4/4 breakdown. They're throwing in like special things with it.
Yeah, it's rhythmic. There's intensity changes in it. It's it's not just.
Well, let's get into this subject though, because we have to remember with these breakdowns, and you're putting this progressiveness to it. For me, a lot of these bands that are proggy and they want to do odd time signatures, you have to make it feel good though. And Dream Theater is there's your Dream Theater. They have a way of Rush have a way to make it feel natural of a 5/4 time, right? And like I always feel that way when you have these prog bands that want to go like Tool. I'm like, dude, do you have to play 11/13 on a fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, no, man. But it's like if you do a 5/7 time, if it feels natural, I really like that part. Some of their stuff they can do that, and some of it I'm like, man, it doesn't feel right. Like when I'm listening to it, it takes me out of it.
Feels a little forced, maybe.
Sure. Especially when you get into that math prog shit, and you're like, dude, what are we on the one? What the fuck are we doing here? Like, where is the one? You remember your Dave Grohl? Where's the one?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. My favorite part of the show. Shannon, you get to pick the first album that you want to change.
Let's bring. Is Found in Faraway Places in Lawnmower right now?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, bring that shit up to. Fuck it, throw it in shredding. I'll allow it to be on in the middle.
You're
I'll
putting.
allow it to
Hold
be.
up. You're putting 2 in shredding.
Hell yeah.
2.
Hell yeah, but no, but move it up one. Because I know y'all motherfuckers are gonna move shit down. So like, I'm
What?
stacking the deck a little bit.
What? What are we talking about here, John? What are we moving next?
God, I don't even know if I can see anything. Let's see.
So you have Phantom, Surrender, Rescue, Christmas, Constellation,
Yeah.
Death,
Yeah.
Bar, Guardian, Leveler.
It's Leveler, I think. Yeah.
And then you have Messengers.
Yeah.
And then Thrill Seeker.
Boy.
Do you want me to go?
I mean, I'm. Yeah, go ahead.
He's moving Guardians to Lawnmower.
No, I'm moving Rescue to High Lawnmower. I don't think it's a bitch, and you got me a lawnmower. I can agree to Lawnmower with it, but it's not a bitchin' album. I'm sorry. If I gave it a 7 to 7.5, I probably would have left it in low bitchin'. But I gave it like a 6. Yeah, I must have thought something at that moment. I was paying attention. I was paying attention. My feelings didn't overshadow my thoughts of the number.
I can't read numbers. That's not my fault.
You read it backwards?
I didn't read it backwards. I just read the number for a different album. I read the notes for that one, but then
this is album 10. We're giving it a 10. That's how the numbers work.
Didn't you not know?
That's how it is. That's how it is.
That's how it is. So, what are we doing there, Mr. Johnny boy?
So many things happen right now that were really weird.
I know.
I don't know. I mean, it looks good to me. I don't.
You know what, John? I'll allow it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Nope. I don't like it. I think August Burns Red is a pretty good band, I think, for selected people. If I want to overview with it, I feel like
pick an album. If you like it, you'll like them.
Pretty much. I feel like they're not notarized with a lot of other bands that I don't hear about this band at all. Like none. Except their album came out. And it's like, okay, who are you? I don't know who you are. And I do feel like this is kind of going in that realm of when you figure out these guys, you'll like them. If you listen to them the first time, you're going to pick this album or this song or whatever. That's me. I give them like a 7 out of 10, like as a band in a whole, to be honest.
I think they're a band that requires more than one listen. Like you can't just listen to them once and be like, well, they suck, and you throw the CD out the window. Not that people have CDs anymore, but
you just showed your age on that shit.
I got a rack of them right behind me, but there's 2 more shelves over there. Never mind that. But yeah, I mean, I think the more, and I think it's the genre too.
Yeah, they do get kind of lost in it.
That the
It sucked.
more you listen, the more you pick up,
Sure.
and the more you get like, oh, okay, I, you know, missed this thing in, constellations or
If
Guardians
half
or
their
whatever.
music was like Death Below, I'd be like, man, this is a killer fucking band. Like, I feel bad I missed out on them. But to be honest, I feel bad I missed out that album. Everything else, I'm like, meh, it's cool. I get it if you like them, but it's like, it's all
Well, I
right.
mean, that's the whole point of doing what we do here, right? Is
Yeah,
just to get into it, and then
sure. I'm
if you
glad I
like it,
listened to
cool.
them.
If
Yeah, I
that's
am
not
glad
like
because
it's not like him where we wasted our time listening to it.
That's true. That's time I'm never getting back.
If everybody watching this, it's an OG episode from like fucking a year ago. Go check it out.
It's like episode 4.
It's painful to fucking watch too, because we're like, all right, what are we going to talk about? That's behind scenes stuff too. When you have bands that have like 8, 9, 10 albums, it's a lot easier to talk about. But when you have bands that have like 6 or something, you're like, oh man, like this discography, I just wasted a whole fucking week. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? I gotta listen to something else to get over the bad taste of this stuff, you know?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad. It was fucking... But what do you
But
give the
August
band?
Burns Red is a bitchin' band. Decide, like,
Okay.
don't listen to these guys.
I didn't say they were a bad band.
He does have an album or two from them. He likes them.
I'm just advocating for, if you are not a fan of the genre,
Yeah, you probably won't like them.
you probably won't like them.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
I feel like I found
And
something.
I think that's arguable for most bands, though.
very much.
And again, if
Like-
you want to give it a fair chance, you have to listen to. You have
Multiple.
to give them at least 2 listens.
And that's what we do here, people. Listen, this is what we do.
I listen to band albums once. They get one. you get one.
Why are you here?
Y'all invited me. I don't know.
Who's y'all? I didn't invite you. He did. I don't even know who you were until he said, "Hey, my sister wants to do it." Okay.
That's not how that went.
That's not how that went.
That's
That
not
is
how
exactly
went.
how it went.
That is
Whatever.
No, I have the messages.
It's a little bit different. It's slightly different how it went.
Don't listen to this. This is brother sister ganging up on me. This is bullshit. Total fucking bullshit. I don't want to hear it.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. I'm guessing you're giving this band a 9 out of 10, Shannon. 8.5.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
John,
8
you
out
give
of
it
10,
probably a
bitches.
7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad I listened to it. I'm glad people like it. It's not for me. Pass. Sorry. Sorry. I give it a fair chance. And that's what we do.
You're still gatekeeping a little bit.
I'm not gatekeeping. I know what I like. And they did not. They scratched the itch on Death Below. I said that. They scratched that itch. I'm like, this. And I gave it a shredding album. I gave it a chance. I really, really did. And I gave good numbers too, because I told you how I felt. And this is what I get. I'm not going to tell you how I feel anymore. This is terrible. So I need a therapist.
Dude, don't lie
Jesus.
to our
Whoa,
faces.
whoa. See, wow, you just like
That escalated quickly.
I was gonna say that escalated quickly. And you did that on your
All
own.
right. I'm calm. We're good. We're good.
In
Okay.
control.
And that's our episode. All right, cool.
All right, later, guys.
Yeah, later, guys. All right, well, we're done. This is part 2. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll be back in 2 weeks with the one, the only Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, we're doing it as a memorial to him for being a year passed away. I think we should deep dive into it. We need some good classic metal. Hard rock metal, that is a discussion we do need to talk about with Ozzy. I feel like we are treading waters with him.
Yeah.
Thanks for agreeing. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And it's nice to
I'll
listen
let
to
you
him
know when I
again.
listen to them.
Yeah, I know.
I-
But we'll be
it's-
back in 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's gonna be a ride for sure.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, in a part 2, we'll see you in 2 weeks for Ozzy Osbourne
Part
episode
1.
series 48. Yes. Goodbye, internet.